Well, hello everyone, good day, and welcome back to PlayFrame and Tactical Breach Wizards. I almost said Beach Wizards. The graphics menu joke almost infected my actual memory of the name of the game. What would that game be, though? Doesn't matter right now. Right now, we have to choose where to spend some perk points. 3 of them! And we've got, like, our whole crew assembled now, kind of seems like. Like, you can maybe squeeze one more in, but I don't know, I feel like we got our full crew now. So Zan, what are we going to do with you? We've invested most in 3-bolt burst and false prophet, and I do not regret this decision. I'm going to keep doing it. Because they just keep getting better and better. I feel like these 2 remaining ones are the ones that are going to synergize the most. And I suppose it makes sense to get this one first, because like this has the potential to be useful all the time, whether or not I've got a false prophet out. Having a false prophet out just only makes it work even better. So, yeah, let's start with this one. For you, doll. This is much harder now that I am also more familiar with all the good things her kit can do. The charge is so strong, though. I do kind of feel like that's where I feel led to invest first. More knockback could be great and translate to more damage or out a window or whatever very easily in many situations. Being able to charge twice also, like, that has potential both for additional damage and also mobility. If I can see 2 targets sort of perpendicular to each other, I could charge, hit, and then charge in another direction and cover a lot of ground. Or potentially charge, and if there's like still room after knocking that one enemy back to charge them again, it's just more momentum forward. Seems beneficial. Telephasing also really cool, though maybe slightly more situational in when it could be applied. Swap also seems like a really good one to start investing in as well. Freely swapping with teammates, being able to swap enemies to where I currently am to get them auto-shot by their buddies sounds very good. This is what, it all sounds really good, to be honest, but yeah, I'm liking the sound of Rampage. Let's go there first. Rion! Welcome to the crew. Love your... Is this a casket? It's got a casket look, although it's also just sort of got like this magical rune table sort of thing going on as well. And strong druid theming throughout. The plants, watering can, little pots for planting things. Dog dish for you, for when you're thirsty as a dog, I guess. And don't feel like changing back into a human and using a cup. To each their own. This does just sort of suggest things about Rion, though. I also kind of like that your weapon is, unlike most everybody else, well, no, I guess Zan and Vesker have some sort of like tactical equipment that has a wand attached in some way. Jodasa just has a gun, but it's not even for fighting necessarily. That's what the skull and all the rest is for. Gun is for healing. Heal gun. You have these... It's kind of like the gas grenades, basically, that the chapel use, strapped to... I guess it's a wrench, some sort of thing, and you're just now wielding it like a flail, which rules. It's just a staff for you that you use as a walking stick. It's plain, but in a kind of just fun way. Anyway, we've got a point to spend. And where to do it. So Rabid Bite is neat, and being able to add 1 sedative to that could be very nice. Impaling Vine is powerful. After the vine deals damage to an enemy, apply 1 brittle to them is very enticing. I like that a lot. Targeting open ground within 3 tiles pulls you toward it. Interesting. That's some extra mobility for Rion, which is cool, but not a lot of range out of it though, just like 3. Which could have value, but again, it's kind of like I have with some of these other abilities. I sort of want to see if I encounter a scenario where I am like, oh, I wish I had this one. If I had picked this one, that would help me a lot right now. That'll make it easier to understand how frequently it could come in handy. If you target a teammate, your actions refunded is also interesting and could be useful for like pulling teammates back, getting them out of harm's way for free, basically. But also, I love me a Brittling Dart. It's kind of his most useful signature move so far. And destroys any gas mask the target may have. That I love a whole lot. It kind of gives it a different utility use. Like, so far, Brittling Dart has been all about making impenetrably armored targets damageable. But this kind of makes that... It allows you to do that against a different kind of armor. Like the gas mask armor is another thing that you kind of have to be able to get through before you can sedate anything. And so being able to use Brittling Dart to wear through that as well is very enticing. I'm kind of like between these two right now. Yeah, no, I like the utility potential there. Okay. We're ready, I hope. Welcome to the team, Rion. Anything new on the map? No. Nothing new here. Any new dreams? No. Chats? Not yet. Outfits? Well, we do have a newbie with new looks. Gracious. Fun colors. A little loud, but I'll take it. Also pretty good. The overgrown tree arms. A lot of fun. Kind of longer hair as well. I kind of like this one as like, feels like an evolved form of the base look. Might save up for that one. I kind of need to figure out which one of these I need to save up for everyone else as well. Like, I'm clearly not doing enough bonus goals to unlock everything, which is fine. I'm going to turn you back to this because it's easier to keep track of you on screen. I still don't know what that one looks like, which is very curious. This one's also, like both of these, also very cool though. I could see Broadwave and maybe this later as being things to save for. Let's go back with your base look for a little bit. For him, I feel like I might save for one of these two. I haven't decided which yet. Still a little bit off from it though. All of these are really good. This one's maybe a little too silly. I don't want to have this one in cutscenes. Apparently the snow also happens in cutscenes, comments are saying, which I love. But she is also, her being a detective is such a big part of her identity right now. We know because of her dreams. So one of these will feel quite appropriate. I'll just have to decide which later. Moving on. Awkward ride. Welcome to the team. I'm not on your team. Okay. You're welcome for the res, by the way. He's not welcome. And I'm not thanking. You needed me. You used me. It worked. Okay, but there's a little side benefit in that you get to go on living now instead of rotting in a chapel crypt. That doesn't count for something? He shrugs. It's useful, but it's not a favor. So, you're a dog sometimes. Yeah. What's that like? It's decent. Man of few words. Hey, why did Liv murder you? Self-defense. I was about to kill her. Okay, well, same question, but switch the people around. How much of her plan have you clocked? Reactor found a way to militarize mana, and she's been burning everyone else's stockpiles of it. We don't know why she's not stealing it instead, but we know her next move is in Medial. Her next move is Medial. That's why she's not been boosting mana. She don't have to. She's gonna steal the country it all comes from. Oh, shit. Can you clarify steal in the context of country? Coup d'etat. Her team takes the mines in the Central Reserve, reactor meatheads locked down via Medial in the airport. That much mana, plus her new tech. In a couple of months, they'll have an army of Liv Kennedys. Then we got a new global superpower, and no one else has a mana stockpile left to fight back with. You were good with all this till tonight? Till tonight, she told me we were going to raid the Central Reserve, not take the nation. I'm Medilan. Getting that shit out of my country would be a blessing. Can't decide if I love the voice I've randomly selected for you in a panic. Let me think. Well, like, Medial sort of has been giving slightly Italian vibes from what little I've been able to glean of it from afar. And he is in the Druid Mafia. But then I am not confident that I could do anything even remotely resembling an Italian accent, so maybe we'll lean into the more, like, US-based Italians Mafia sort of thing. Go with a little bit more of a mobster voice. Maybe? We'll try it out. I'm Medilan. Getting that shit out of my country would be a blessing. I don't know, let's try that. But the Kalan play made no sense. When I pushed, she actually tried to pitch me on it. A bunch of money men wearing my country like a skin. Deep sixing her would have been an underreaction. You make decisions fast, huh? Not fast enough. I was thinking maybe too fast. So why did she help the resistance tonight? Once they have Medial, all they need is time. The other nations will be too slow to realize mana's the ballgame. By the time it comes to war, Reactor will hold all the cards. The one thing they weren't ready for was Kalan invading the same week. We planned a dozen ops to scuttle Chapel military assets, throw spanners in the war machine. Then you guys find that recording. Godsend. Saved us weeks. God damn it. Find me later. I want to hear more about those ops. So they can give Liv's powers to anyone? Maybe not the full Monty. Not yet. But they're getting there. And what they can do is already scary shit. Does that mean everyone contains within them the potential to be anything with the right stimulus? It's a meaty transhumanist debate, isn't it? In the sense that we'll all be giblets if the answer is yes. Help us stop her. Oh, I'm stopping her. You can come if you like, but I'll work alone. You were just on a team. And I got lied to, murdered, and stiffed on my last paycheck. Hence the new policy. Okay, that does track. But we won't promise you any money, and we also won't murder you. I might. Thanks, mate. Why are you still trying to recruit someone you can't afford who's already going to do what you want? Huh. Any chance it's because I'm a natural leader? This guy also killed you one time. Oh my god, I'm a mess. But we love that about you, Jen. I love this whole cast so much. This is so well written. Like, not even just that it is funny. It's that it is funny while also telling a really interesting, like, intriguing action story. And, like, espionage. Well, not really espionage, but just sort of like Black Ops tactical military sort of story that is also just really funny. This is being done so well. Anyway, moving on. This is insane. The hubris of it is making my head spin. The hubris fits, but I didn't read Liv as having nation-building aspirations. No, this must come from Gadden. Gadden? That's a new name. I don't think we've heard of a Gadden yet. He was spouting something about a new global nation when he took Reactor public. Oh, probably the reactor leader. I've texted Liv for a meet. I have to try and talk her out of this. I'm sorry, what? I know, it's a risk. But our history might be the only shot at triggering some kind of reality check. And my foresight... Zan, you have her number? Well, it's an old one, and I don't know if she'll even... Ding! Okay, no, she got it. She's in. You've had her number this entire time? Yeah, I mean, we were close. Zan, we've been hunting this woman across half the southern hemisphere and scratching our heads about her motives, and you could have just phoned her? I didn't think she'd take my call. Worth, trying, though? Do you think? I also didn't entirely think of it until now. Oh my god, Zan. Anyway, the meat's solid. Private space in a public place. I've got blink out. Oh, I don't need reassuring about your safety, man. You go have fun with your bestie. Ouch. Okay, that was a bit much. Do be safe. Just don't talk to me for a bit. Understood. Should I tell you how it goes? Sure, send me a fucking text. Spicy Jen. Spicy Jen. Vesker? Kennedy. So Rion told you the plan. Turns out dead men do tell tales if you bring a necromancer. Jazzed for you, but you missed your chance to stop it. You have to know this can't work. Why not? You and I removed regimes stronger than Medial's with half the resources we have a reactor. Don't know if I can choose all these. So let's choose the best one. You can seize a building, but you can't seize a people. We're making way for factions with popular support. None of you know shit about running a country. This seems very true. You can seize a building. You can't seize a people. I love that she can just blink to another pose in the scene, because of course she can. We're seizing every building the country's run from. We don't need to seize the people. You think Medialans are just gonna sit back and let you turn their country into a war machine? I don't care where they sit. They can't stop us building the most powerful military on the planet, and they'll thank us once they have that guarding their country. Seriously? In the history of invaders who said they'll thank us, how many do you think actually got thanked? I don't care. We're not doing it for gratitude. We're doing it because someone has to. Come on, Zan. You know you're not going to win a strategy debate with me. Ask me what you really came to ask me. Does it matter to you on any level that this is wrong? She sighs heavily. You always did struggle with the bigger picture. How many times, on how many ops, did we break heads to stop a larger threat? You more than me. I was better, true, but this is the same equation. It just has more zeros on the end. Mana can make anyone a super soldier, almost on my level. Medial has veins of it running miles below the ground. It's a world-ending threat just waiting to fall into the wrong hands. And Medial would be the wrong hands for Medial's resources. Should be safe with your for-profit military corporation, though. This seems a good argument. What gives you the right to make that judgment it takes lives for? I think she's already made this decision. This, though, seems worth pointing out, even though she's no doubt thought about it. Should be safe with your for-profit military corporation, though, yeah? Reactor isn't about profit. Gadden's the real thing. He genuinely wants to change the world. Cool. The one thing safer than a billionaire out for profit. The billionaire who's decided money's not enough. Gadden's the guy who's not afraid to make the kind of decisions you always choke on. So of course you've decided to write him off no matter what he does. Your concern that someone might militarize mana would look a lot more noble if you weren't working for the company that just militarized mana. Oh, Reactor didn't invent this tech. We stole it. From who? Command never told you? You still don't know who we were there to grab on that cargo ship? The Jodasa job? No, they clammed up right after they dishonorably discharged me for it. That kid was Subject Zero for mana tech. The Druid Mafia figured out how to load him up with more craft than a senior's hobby night. Wait, I let you get taken just so the DSR could steal a human experiment from the Mafia? Excuse me? I am sorry for what that's worth. I don't know if it counts for anything now, but I've been waiting 2 years to tell you that. Letting you down that night was the hardest choice I've ever had to make, but I had to save the kid. Zan. What? You do know you let that kid die. Come on, Liv, that's not gonna work. You seriously don't remember. I was there, Liv. I saved that kid. This is intriguing. Foresee 2 actions. Is that how it went? I don't feel like that's how it went. I thought I did this. God, Zan, is your head really that fucked? You're remembering foresight instead of reality? Ooh, that's a neat twist. That's a very neat twist on Zan's superpower. Or a way to use his superpower to sort of explain a reveal. That's really clever. This isn't right. Rewind. I'm sure you saw yourself save him. I'm sure you played it out in your head every way you could. Save Liv? That's really clever. And then, oh, this isn't right either, rewind. Interesting. But when it came to it, you just froze. Oh, is that what we did? Hesitate, panic, freeze. Take a moment to weigh the options carefully. You don't have a moment, but you try it. Accomplish nothing. Feel everything. Accomplish nothing. Foresee your failure. Panic. Think hard about how high the stakes are. They feel unimaginable. Or freeze. See the cost of every choice too clearly to face any of them. Your most useful talent. Wow, that's good. That's a good twist. Foresee failure. Incredible. Regret. Much as we'd all like to, you cannot undo 1989. And end career, that's also very good. Let's use freeze. I couldn't make the call. Starting to come back, isn't it? Hesitate. Are we allowed to now? I couldn't fail the mission. I never asked you to. Hesitate. I couldn't let you down. And yet, foresee failure. You let me get taken, and you let that kid die. Are you sure? Increasingly so. Sounds like this is what went down. End your career in disgrace. End career to unravel your life, or regret to replay the inevitable. Wow, that's a good twist. I am impressed. You can't face what you've done after clicking this. If you thought it hurt to be discharged unfairly, wait till you try knowing you deserved it. Incredible. You thought I was mad at you for choosing the kid? I wish you'd saved the kid. The DSR would have proof the mana threat was real. They could have moved on it. Instead, you got their best agent captured, a critical human asset killed, and the only thing you brought home in one piece was your own sorry ass. Starting to see why you got discharged. Where were you taken that night? Some rickety shithole on the North Coast. It was almost funny, like putting a panther in a bird cage. I clipped 4 interrogators before they figured out they were never going to touch me. How did you end up with Reactor? They got wind of the Zandvesker disaster hour, and they did what the DSR should have done in the first place. A unilateral raid on every known mafia front on the Medilan coast. They got all the research, captured the shrub lords who work it, neutralized non-essential personnel, and broke me out when they found me. And that was enough to sign you? Not the jailbreak. I was a day from busting out either way. It was the objective. They're the ones who took the mana threat seriously, and they had a plan to control it. The Medial coup. A half-assed version of it. They were going to install a puppet regime and call it independence to buy some protection on the global stage. It was my idea to nix everyone else's mana reserves and then say, fuck the global stage. Christ. You are perfect for each other, I'll give you that. You can't expect me to just believe this. It's okay, man. You'll have a lot of time to adjust while you're crying into a bottle back at your mom's place. If you think this is gonna stop us. Oh, your little clown crew? They're already dead. Bullshit. Clipped them myself 15 minutes ago, the moment you walked out the door. I'm sure you thought of every way I might try to kill you tonight. Always watching the ball, missing the cups. I'm never gonna kill you, Zan. You're too easy to outplay. Go home to your corpses. I've got a country to take. You've got funerals to arrange. This meeting didn't go very well for us at all. Rebel hideout, 15 minutes earlier. Looks like the rats found your tunnel, doll. Not just rats. Recon says Kennedy's here. Oh shit. If only any of us saw this coming. All team members must reach the green zone. Try to take down Liv Kennedy. I mean, it's worth a shot. For Jen, finish by the end of turn 2. For Banks, transfer 2 damage at once. For Doll, let no one on your side take damage except Doll. Where? Okay, green zone is here. Oof. What are these stats on you? Hang on. Liv can move on a different time scale from the rest of us, reacting after everything we do. She can attack 3 times during your turn and move as many times as she likes to get a clear shot. That is amazing. What a cool way to gamify her power as an opponent. How many times Liv can cheat death by cloning herself? 50 times. She has 3 attacks remaining. Wow. 3 times per turn can shoot after anything you do. If she has no clear shot, she moves instead. If she has any shots left in the 4C phase, she fires once then. Wowzers. So how do we... So to see if I understand then, if I try to move... That works okay. I can use transference to ensure Doll's the only one who takes hits. Rion, if we get you out of here, that'd be great. Kind of depends on who's getting attacked here, but let's say transference from Jen to that guy and move. Well, that may have not even been worth doing. I don't know if you can get inside from there. Yeah, let's back it up. We need to clear room for you to actually get clear. So you can move here. You can move... No, you can't move. You can move here. Can't see that guy to static blast, but you can knock this back. That might be something. Does block her path a little bit. Move again. Move. Oh, I don't have the ability to swap with that thing. Right. Can you get out? I don't know if you're going to survive to get out, though. Might as well grab the intel, I guess. Gale grenade. Get inside. Okay, yeah, she's out of moves, thank goodness. Anything we can do? I guess I still have the transference move. There. No one but Doll has taken damage. Yeah, I think we win. I think we win. How's that not the win? Are we not in? Oh, try to take down Liv Kennedy. I see. Okay. So we need to make the attempt. Is there an angle I can Spectral Skull from here? I don't think so. Yeah, that just gets someone else hit. That's no good. Guess I should have taken a shot at her last turn. That's how I would have pulled it off in some way. That's okay, we'll try to manage here. We'll, Static Blast. Okay, that did not work. Can move you to a new spot. You can, from here, hopefully, do a Spectral Skull? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's fun. She's immune to death now. Little trick I learned from Zan. Perfected. Okay, screw this. We need to run. Oh, we got almost all the goals done here. Sorry, Doll. When Liv dies, she can create a clone to cheat death, and she comes back tougher. You can do this an absurd number of times, so killing her is a non-starter. Got it. Let's, Can we still not... I guess we have to finish foreseeing, huh? Still not good. Still not good. Here, let me... Because if I move Doll... There's nowhere I can move Doll where Doll's not going to take a hit, I don't think. So I think we're kind of... I guess I can do a Resurrect. That would still technically work. But the turn's over, so it doesn't. Okay, let me just start this little mission over because it's very quick and I can get that attempt on hitting Liv done much earlier. Hang on. Heads up, Kennedy doesn't die right. Little trick I learned from Zan, perfected. Okay, there we go. Now, from this position, we're still in turn 1. From this position, with no one else having taken unnecessary hurts. Let's see, she still needs to... Jen's definitely taking a hit here still. Unfortunate. Unless that... Ooh, the stun. The stun might save us. That might save us for the rest of this little mission, actually. Yeah, oh wow. And then you can finish moving. Wow, hey, clean. Cleaner even than I thought I'd be able to do. Didn't manage to transfer the 2 damage, but whatever. Go team! Alright, so Liv's immortal now, and she can kill any of us almost instantly. Ideas? It's only really a problem if I die. True, if you survive somehow, you could res us after. Oh, I just meant you matter less. But we're kind of backed into a corner here, and I don't think she's going to leave till we're all dead. Not the dog pile, but there's another issue. What? That's a 5-inch steel door. She can breach those. Ah, dang. And here I thought we were out. Yeah, there's not an out here. Find ways to ensure banks will survive. There is no way to stop Liv from killing everyone here, and there's no conventional way to escape. Good luck. All right, so they will give me a hint if I need it, but let's see if I can come up with a unconventional way to survive this. Find a way to ensure banks will survive. How would that work? She could run through her own death's door. Will that be allowed? I don't know if it's allowed. Nor do I know if it's a good idea. You don't have a way of pushing her from there. Try using the Gale Grenade. I don't know if it's going to work, but try it. It did, I think. Okay, nope, it did work. Hey, I solved it. Get everyone else killed. It's fine. It should be fine. Getting everyone else killed doesn't even really feel like what's happening here. I feel like I'm just dying. You know, I could move her much further away. Might as well get in some pointless offense. Tougher clone created. Just the worst. I'm gonna bite you. Yum. So there. We'll just get in some bullying offense. For a little reason. Well, that's about it. Kind of surprised it's taking us this long to die. And you're down. You're down. You're gonna take your sweet time with this. Meh. Bonk. Why not? Whoop. What a little dance we're in. No point in that one. Taking this with me. Amateurs. Well. Good job, everyone. Thanks. Hope you're having fun, wherever that is. Death's Door. Huh. Always wondered what was inside one of these. And here we are. My corpse, apparently. Hey, what if you got up? Hey. Hey. So, how we doing? Done? That's it, I guess? Ooh. Sharp suit. Thanks, it's Spaghetti. I know. So, what brings you here? Toss up. Dead, dreaming, or I took too much diphenhydramine. Dunno. You? pushed into a death's door. Shit. You're on? Yeah. I'd avoid that. Special circumstances. I bet. Should we? Clear the room? Yeah. Woman of few words. Both of them. Oh boy, we're just resurrecting ourselves all day long. Up you get. And while you're here, could you go resurrect the other one? Knock out all enemies, seal all reinforcement doors. I'm not really seeing any of those, but just gotta resurrect a bunch of ourselves first is all. Up you get. This is a very unusual sort of mobility. Over here. Up you get. And you. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this is the room where they were all taken out, and we are bringing ourselves back out here. And then hopefully, having a chance to get everyone on their feet. And up. And Doll might be... Ugh. Wait a minute. Oh, Zan's in here too. Okay, so yeah, this is feeling a little bit dream-like. Maybe Zan might be best, actually, if we're only getting one up this turn. I think that might be the case. We can get you here. We can seal a door. False prophet seal another door. Who's scariest? Heavy gunner? Yeah. Time boost. You to let you... Oh, you're out of mana, though. Well, you can still do other things. Better than nothing. Sedative cocktail, that one. And then you can take him out from... Oh, you can't see him from there. Drat. You know what? Might as well. False prophet this one too. Just close some doors. Predictive bolt this way in case they both get deleted. They won't get deleted, but just in case. Okay. Got a mana back though. That's better than nothing. And we softened him up, which feels very good. There's so many of these Bankses who really can't be involved anymore, tragically. They could make a death's door, but that's not of much use that I can see at this time. Instead, Zan, you run up here. If you throw another one of these and hit both of them... So they're both going down no matter what, and that's good. You can take him out. You can false prophet this door as well. You've got no more mana for resurrecting. Which is fine. I think Zan was the right call. Probably should have moved, actually. There. There we go. Go team. Kind of. This might be a long episode today. I'm just enjoying this. So much story is happening so fast. So, who pushed you? I believe in this case, it was Jen. Yeah. Jen. Who's Jen? You haven't met Jen Kellen. Huh. How old are you? 27. I'm 29. You look great for 29. Thanks. It's the gin. I've been meaning to get into gin. Do it. Skip the flavored stuff. Try a slowed gin. Actually, I don't know that word. And tonic. The taste of a summer day wasted. I actually can't recommend the gin, and I can't tell you why. That's the one I'm most interested to hear gone into. I actually can't recommend the gin, and I can't tell you why. So why does Jen get to boss us around in 2 years' time? That's not how I would characterize it. We were in a tight spot. We needed to fake my death, and this let the mark see me fall into a seething maw of eldritch tentacles. It was actually a semi-smart solution. Oh, she's a crush. What? God, no. She's a... maybe not a nemesis. Those slots are full, but she's nemesis adjacent. An aspiring nemesis. Uh-huh. Like that's ever stopped us. Shut up and breach, child. Very good. All team members must reach the green zone. That seems a little absurd. This is so much Overwatch mode y'all are in. Silly. Is what this is. Down. I guess resurrect. How are we getting mana back, though? Is what I'm needing to know. I guess now that we're in the room, we can do a little bit more to mess with folks. A little bit. Then we can just sort of take it slow. Transfer 4 damage at once. You know, that actually also worked. That's another smart thing we could do. Why didn't I think of that? It's ridiculous. Hang on. Silly. Transfer to that one. And now you can move. Very good. And we can maybe even start getting some fun ricochets going now that I think about it. Actually, hang on. Let's move here. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at the situation, we can have some good times here. Let's go with sedative cocktail on you. There we are. Pretty good turn. Okay. Now you can go here and... Oop, nope. Need a little more distance, and then out you go. And you are... Nope. We need to trade responsibilities here as best we're able. I don't know if this is... Okay. Just good enough for an angle, but you're the only one with mana, so you're the only one who can wield the power of... You don't have Ghost Skull, Gary, for reasons I'm not sure of, actually. But, you know, we'll make it work. Might just take an extra turn or two. It's fine, though. You go right ahead. And you... Get that one softened up. Down you go. Good. And now Done. Beautiful. We win. So, tell me about... Hang on. Do we need to worry about the thug with the M60 over there? No, it's fine. They wait their turn. Okay. So, tell me about Jen. She's not like us. Bleeding heart. She doesn't see things the way we do. In black and white. Ugh, was that a reference to this filter? Was I making puns at 27? Why didn't someone execute me? Fuck, no, sorry, I missed that. We haven't knowingly made a pun since that vitreous humor fiasco in med school. Phew. I'm glad you've got connections, though. Crushes, nemesis, friends. Why? Well, I don't know where you're at, but I'm 6 months into executing bleeding gangsters to rewind their corpses all night, and it's done next to nothing for my sex life. Good to know it's not just 2 more years of this. By the end of 2 years, it's not that. Yeah, no, it's been fun. Let's breach. Maybe we can do all these. Probably not, but... It's 2 more years of this. You can expect about 23 months of a comparable work-life balance. Why? What about our plan? Which one? We were going to use the Mafia money to set up a private clinic, run it like an exclusive insurance service. Get all the rich fucks paying premiums just in case they need us, then we almost never have to, operate. Oh, the insurance one, right. No, I never did that. Why not? 6 months of it was insufficient funds, then about a year of it was procrastination, and then I was just haunted by the math. Explain. I'd saved almost 500 people in that time. How do you dial that down to 0 just to have an easier life? Okay. But Jen's the bleeding heart. Shut up. This is a little more complicated. But we do have revivable teammates, though, and that's something. Cause 3 total extra knockback. Have Doll deal a total of 4 cumulative knockback. Defenestrate 1 hostile with pull. Huh. Well, Doll and Rion both have to get up for sure. So if you go over here, resurrect this one. He can probably go here and... That's not going to be enough, is it? Wait. It will be once this. Then. There you go. Beautiful. Doll wants to do a whole bunch of cumulative knockback, and who am I to say no? Grab that. Resurrect. Can't reach. Fine then, Jen. Up you get. Well, you can definitely clear that punk out of here. And you should grab the intel and... You can just take cover. We can save the transference. Or can we? Yeah, I guess we can't. That's fine. Or we could, but why not? Okay. And that's a turn, I think. Okay. Oh, you're being neutralized. Don't care for that. Maybe you can move here and distract. Yes, good. Yes, and good. You still want to cause extra knockback. maybe Jen can help with this. No. Didn't count, I guess, because wall. Even so. Do still need a resurrection to happen, though, which means you're going to need to get closer than I would prefer. And there doesn't count for that, so... In retrospect, Jen, I don't even know if that was worthwhile for you as a move to make. So... maybe instead, Banks, you will soften this one up, and Jen can work on that. Boop. And then a point-blank boop. Oh, right, you can't do it again, unless maybe Zan allows you to. Let's find out if that's a thing that ends up happening. It might be. You're still going to need a mana for the resurrection, although you could get it by moving over there. So yeah, let's handle these two first, because I dislike them. There we are. Move. Intel. Resurrect. Zan. Zan, you're up. Get Jen another move. You can't see her from there. Move somewhere else. Get Jen another move. How does that not count? Zan. Explain yourself. There, that got Banks's task done, but even so. There's nowhere we can hit Zan with this, which is obnoxious. Resurrect. You're up. Could do a swap. Sure. It's not tactically a good move, I don't think. Swap with Jen, maybe? Nah, it's still bad. Swap with that guy. Still not sure if it's really worthwhile as a move. We can take this guy out. That's one thing we can definitely do. And up there. Over here. Sensor slam. Get him out of the picture. Jin still taking way too much damage here, though. Can you Broom Breach in here? I don't think so. Will this knock him back? No, I can't just throw it on my current position. Annoying. Jen, you might be going down. That's fine. Not like you can't be resuscitated, if necessary. But you can move again and get some cover, so that'll help. Grab some intel, take some cover. False Prophet distraction. There we go. And a predictive bolt. I'm surprised that works, actually. That rules that works. But I'm surprised it works. I like it. Isn't this going to hurt me? Guess not. 4C. And they're down. Nice. 1 to go. Shit, I remember this stream. I thought you were pushed into a death's door. I was. I remember the dream you're having. 2 years ago, I had a weird dream about rezzing myself over and over, but I forgot that we actually talked. Cool. So, no point in me listening to you then, really? Well, unless we want to fuck with the timeline. They share a look. Okay, in 2 years, you're going to operate on a shooting victim named Jiren Wexler. Do the cranial intervention, but don't put the gun down. A semi-cute witch is going to interrupt you before you can rez. Kill her. Finish the rez, even if she shoots you. Don't kill her, but don't get so caught up in her shit that you agree to get shoved into your own death's door 2 weeks later. Yeah. Don't kill her, but don't get so caught up in her shit that you agree to get moved into your own death's door 2 weeks later. Yeah, you got it bad. All right, let's end this. I'd say it's been real, but it specifically hasn't. It's a good cast. What? Who are you? Reactor Medic Banks. Oh, it's other you. Or is it? Did that just... No. Did the game just accidentally pull a random last name that also just happens to feel incredibly appropriate? I think it did. That's really funny. But okay, yeah, that one's gonna go and do a revive there. That one's gonna revive there. Don't like any of that. Knock out all enemies, use Death's Door to eliminate 4 hostiles. All of them? Huh. Well, we can try. Reach. Move in. Do a resurrect. Do we have any other teammates we can get in on this? Other than the other us's? I don't think we do. Each one of us can create a death's door, though, and that's something. So you're going to move there. You're going to resurrect. Nah, you can't reach. Then you're going to death's door. Remove this one. Oh, you kind of hit yourself. That's not ideal. I guess so long as we're not able to reach, might as well not get so close that we're screwing ourselves over, huh? Death's door. Out you go. What can be done here? To prevent... No. To prevent... You know, you've moved already. You can hit that one at least. But goodness, they've got so much health. Yeah, Death's Dooring them is kind of our only option. Grab intel. Death's Door. Here. Out you go. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to deal with some extra dudes. Not seeing a whole lot of other alternatives unless I resurrect them first. This is a good idea. No, they're just resurrecting other guys now. You know what? I'm not going to do that just because if you get resurrected, you'll be right over there, and unless you move, you'll be in an easy position for defenestrating, quote unquote. So I think that's it for us this turn. Yeah. Okay. Resurrection, resurrection. And they've only got 1 health, so that's nice. We do need to take those 2 out, though, or they're going to resurrect a bunch more, probably. Yeah. Unacceptable. So you need to get up. Oh, we're not going to have enough Death's Doors left for both. How do we eliminate 4 hostiles with only 3 possible... No, there's 4 of us. There's 4 of us. You have a death's door and the new one. Okay, yes. This can be made to work. We're going to death's door. What if we move you here? It's probably not a good idea, but I just want to test and see if this does actually work. I think someone else is going to need to knock you away, though. Yeah? There it is. There's 1 medic out of the picture. Good, good. 1 Banks, who's in a dangerous spot, but that's what transference will be for. You still have... No, you don't have a death's door. You have your transference. You have the death's door. And we need to figure out how to, probably next turn, target this one with it. We can hit you with a sedative cocktail first, just so you are affected. Just gonna move us. No, you can't move anymore. I remember now. I'm gonna hit you with another of these for even more mobility. And then transference. So you go down. And I can grab an intel, resurrect this one, so they... I do that, you'll just go and resurrect this beefier one, and I definitely don't want that, so... Might just let that go. You have a transference still? You don't have one at all. But you don't need line of sight. Good. Beautiful. All right. You are nowhere remotely near someplace where we can actually death's door you out of here, though, so that we might just have to not achieve this extra goal. So it goes. Because unless a death's door can go here, and it can't. There's almost certainly no way. Anything we could do that would move you around that much would likely kill you on the way. It's fine. Get out of here. You also... Get out of here. Good enough. We win. Unique perk acquired. If falling through your own eldritch portal into a nightmare dimension and meeting your own dream self from the past teaches you anything, it's this. How to teleport a guy. Ooh. Death's floor. Create a portal beneath anyone to send them tumbling out of an existing death's door. Cool, okay. So you can create a death's door and a portal beneath anyone to launch them into it, I guess. That'll be neat to try out. Oh, hey Zan. How did it go with Liv? Boy, that was a lot of stuff happening today. What a game. Let's play more of it tomorrow, shall we? I'll see you then. Bye!